Hi, welcome to my course on economic complexity and development. To explain what I mean by economic complexity, I use a metaphor based on the board game Scrabble. So in Scrabble, players are trying to bring together different letters in order to spell a word. Just as we think that in an economy, firms are trying to bring together the needed capabilities in order to make a product. So words are like products, and individual letters are like the capabilities needed to make a product. Just as more complex words in Scrabble are worth more, we think that the more complex a product is, the more it's worth to the firm and the economy that's able to produce it. The evidence suggests that the complexity of the products a country can produce is an important factor in determining its economic growth and development. So I'd like to introduce you to some of these new ideas on how to think about economic growth. We'll start out by reviewing various ways to measure the complexity of an economy and the pros and cons of each measure. We'll explore how countries add new capabilities to increase their complexity. I'll introduce you to some very simple ideas of network theory, which will help us understand something called the product space. And the product space tells us, given what a country currently produces, what are the new products it's likely to be competitive in. So once we've established some basic tools and intuition, we'll examine what complexity means for the policy and practice of international development through case studies of individual countries. So for example, Korea's economic development can very much be told by a story of adding capabilities, increasing complexity, and diversifying the economy from agriculture into garments, to steel, to ships, to cars and electronics, and so forth. We'll examine other countries, including Mauritius and Singapore. In parallel with the country case studies, we'll examine the literature on important aspects of economic complexity, like the role of cities, foreign direct investment, human capital, and industrial policy. We'll discuss the kinds of institutions it takes to successfully pursue a diversification strategy. And here I'll be very practical and build on my experience actually trying to do this in places like Albania. So I hope you'll join me. I want to give you opportunities to apply these concepts to industries or countries that you're interested in. I think it'll be fun. Thanks.